welcome to another episode of Cooking with Mamaloo. My name is Aaron and this is my Mamaloo.
Hello, and this is Judy Marian. How are you all?
Hello, Happy New Year, guys.
Same to you.
As you can tell, I'm not wearing my normal business up top, home cook at the bottom, and it's because I have a surprise for you, Mom. Do you want to see the surprise?
Oh yeah, what is it?
Okay, one sec, let's check this out.
Oh
An
my
official apron.
Oh.
Cooking with Mamaloo. Shout out to Teddy for making these sweet garments for us.
That's nice.
I'll post her Instagram so you can see it. She does all kind of great work. Decals for your computer, anything you want. So now we're official. Mom, do you feel official?
Oh yes. And thank you very much. Tell your friend about that, okay?
I will. Okay, Mom, what are we making today?
Well, today I'm going to make pineapple crush. Everybody loves it.
Oh, pineapple crush. Our family is just obsessed with this. So Ashton, Vanessa, this is for you. You guys can leave us alone now, and you guys can make it for our fam jams because we're over it, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, we're gonna make a pineapple crush. Mom, what else? What else?
Pineapple crush, JeeraRIce.
JeeraRIce, okay. It's one of my faves.
And butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Oh yeah.
Okay, butter chicken. The ultimate butter chicken, which is taking over the world. Butter chicken is everywhere. Butter chicken mouthwash, deodorant. I'm telling you, poutine, chips, it's everywhere. So we're gonna do our version of butter chicken as well. And but first, we're gonna start with our pineapple crush.
For the pineapple crush, we need 2 pineapple crush, 1 condensed milk, 1 Nutriwhip, which you will get in the No Frills or any of the grocery stores, and Knox is unflavored gelatin, and you only have to use 2 sachets of it, just 2. There are 4 in a packet, but you have to use only 2. An apple and some blueberries. You can use strawberries, whatever food dressing you want to put on the top.
Okay, we're gonna start with the pineapple crush. Mom, what do we do first?
Okay, add this crushed pineapple into this.
Crushed pineapple, so make sure it's already pre-crushed. This is super easy. So 2 of those.
Yeah.
2 tins of the pineapple crush, condensed milk.
1 condensed.
So 1, this is super sweet, but it's delicious.
That's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
You can save the later. You can eat it with a spoon.
Nutriwhip.
Nutriwhip, 1 box of Nutriwhip, which is like a whipped cream. This is such an easy dessert, but it tastes so good. Okay, so that is the first part, and we're going to mix it up a bit here.
So everything is blended.
Then everything is blended up. Mom, how often do you get asked to make this?
Oh, so often. In fact, I'm tired making it. I want to try so many other recipes, but I know everybody prefers this.
Alright. It's because it tastes good, but we're going to try to pass the torch on and try some new recipes. So this is nice and mixed. Mom, what do we got to do now?
Okay, now you add 1/2 cup of water.
1/2 cup of water.
And put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. The water has to be really hot. So don't put that now.
Yeah, this is the important part. So the 1/2 cup of water, make sure you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. It has to be hot, because when we add the gelatin, this is the part where a lot of people mess up, is it doesn't get fully blended and dissolved in with the water. So we're going to put this for 2 minutes, and we're going to add the packet of gelatin right after. You got to make sure there's no clumps in, so press any little thing against the side of the cup, any little clumps. Just keep mixing it. This is the real work with the recipe. The rest is easy to go. Okay, so now it's come to the right consistency. It's completely clear. There's no clumps in it at all. And now we can add it to the pineapple crush mix. Alright, so it just goes in, and make sure you mix it as thoroughly as possible, because then the gelatin is going to bind everything. That's the word. So once this is all mixed up, we're going to get it into the fridge and then let it set for about an hour, and then we'll decorate it. We'll show you that a little bit later. Okay, we're going to begin with recipe number 2, which is our JeeraRIce. Big shout out to Brittany, who is our director. Unfortunately, she's sick, so our product is going to look a little bit different, but we're going to do our best and hope she gets better, right, Mom?
And JeeraRIce is Aaron's favorite.
Yeah, on a side note. Okay, for the JeeraRIce, we need about a teaspoon and a half of jeera.
No, say 2 teaspoons of jeera.
2 teaspoons of jeera, which is the actual raw jeera, couple of bay leaves, and then how much?
1 teaspoon of full peppercorns.
1 teaspoon of full peppercorns, a couple of green cardamom.
Yeah, 2 or 3, and about 6 or 7 cloves, and a small piece of cinnamon.
Okay, and a small piece of cinnamon, and then we have
3 cups of rice.
3 cups of rice that we've soaked and washed, and then again the clarified butter and some oil to go in that. Are we ready to build, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're going to build the rice. Our oil is hot, so we're going to start with, how much, Mom?
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
About a teaspoon and a bit of
Clarified butter.
Clarified butter. Okay, that's gone in. And then now we're going to add our spices. So we were saying jeera, I forgot to tell you another word for jeera is cumin seeds. Okay, so we're going to put them up?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the cumin seeds. That goes in there. Bay leaves are going in. Our black peppercorn, cardamom, cloves, and a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, so before we add the water, we're just mixing all the ingredients. It's so simple, but it really gives a real nice taste to your rice. And now we're going to add a little bit of salt. How much salt, Ma?
1 teaspoon.
About a teaspoon of salt.
You always have to double the quantity of water. So since I put 3 cups of water, so I need to put 6 cups of water. Sorry.
3.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
3 cups of rice, 6 cups of water. Okay. Mix that all up. Turn down the heat a bit. You add the water?
Yeah, just a second, the water.
Okay.
You just have to fry up the rice a bit till all the water evaporates, and just mix it up well. And just add the water.
Alright, and then we just close the lid.
Yeah, let the water bubble and let it all come to the same level, and then lower the temperature of the heat. Well, I'm going to show you how to make butter chicken. That's one of my children's favorite dishes. And I'm going to sing a song for you, and it goes like this. From this moment, the boys asked me, Mom, what's for dinner? And I said casually, it's butter chicken. And they all smile, 'cause butter chicken is so yummy.
Now that song was amazing. Thank you for that song. So we're going to start with the first part of the butter chicken. So we got to marinate the chicken. There's 2 parts to it. So what we need for this is some paprika, mustard oil, ginger garlic paste, and some of the spices, as well as some yogurt. So we're going to start with yogurt.
Yeah.
So Mom, throw it in there. How much?
Say for 1 kilo of chicken, about 3-4 tablespoons of yogurt. So I'm going to put 4 tablespoons.
4 tablespoons of yogurt. Okay.
2 tablespoons of tandoori powder. 1 tablespoon of chili powder, just to give it a little bit of hotness. Two tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, or if you have fresh ginger garlic, that will be even better. And a little bit of paprika to give it a little nice color to it, just a little of it, not too much. And some mustard oil, say maybe a tablespoon of mustard oil. And a tablespoon of salt, just check and see whether the salt is okay. And then use your hands, because I've washed my hands already, okay? Nothing like the hands. And it's also better if you can marinate the chicken a day earlier and put it in the fridge, or even 2 days, so it will blend well and it will taste even better. The water level comes down.
Okay, so the water is leveling, and then we're going to
Close the lid.
close the lids and lower the heat. And that's our rice. We'll show you the finished product. We're going to move back on to our butter chicken. So this is, it's all marinated. So we put it in the oven at what, Mom?
For 35 to 40 minutes on 400 degrees.
Okay, and then this is what the finished product looks like. You can eat it the way it is, or just wait for the next preparation, but it's definitely delicious just as is. So once the butter chicken is baked, at least it's marinated and baked, we're going to actually build the curry and the gravy. So Mom, what goes into the curry and the gravy? What are the ingredients?
Well, people make different types of butter chicken, but this is the way I make it. So I hope it will taste the same like the others, if not better. So all I have to add is a few spices, that's 2-3 small pieces of cinnamon, about 6-7 cloves, 3-4 cardamoms. This is bay leaves, 3-4 bay leaves. This is a handful of kasturi methi. It's the same thing like methi seeds or fenugreek seeds. And turmeric powder. I put a cube of chicken soup into it to give it a little better flavor. And that's it for now.
Okay, and remember, like the last video that we posted, you can find all of this at your local Indian grocery store. I know there's a lot of ingredients, but if you purchase this all once and you have it on hand, you're good to go to make all of these recipes. And what we got here? This is the kasturi methi.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Methi Leaves. Just look a little suspicious, but this is Methi Leaves, not anything else funky.
This is fenugreek seeds, or in Hindi it's called methi.
Methi. Okay.
It's very good for joint pains as well.
Alright, we're going to build our curry, okay? Okay, the rice is almost ready to go. We're just going to cut some tomatoes. So it's going in the blender.
This is my pan. I use some oil and butter because if you just use butter alone, it will get burnt.
Get burnt.
So use a generous amount of butter, okay?
Okay, so actual butter going in the butter chicken. I remember in high school these two girls, they were making fun of Indian food. I was like, what do you mean? Indian food's so good. Have you tried butter chicken? They're like, ew, butter chicken. I'm like, you put butter in your chicken? I was like, not really. I mean, there's also yogurt. It's like, ew, you put yogurt in your chicken? But little did they know, it was well beyond their time. Now butter chicken is everywhere. And I'm sure they enjoy it. So we're heating up the butter and the oil, and then what do we add, Mom?
I just add the...
You add our spices.
Yeah, I'm adding the cinnamon, the clove, and the cardamom.
Cinnamon, cloves, cardamom.
The bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
The fenugreek seed, that gives a lot of flavor to the butter chicken. And that's it.
Fenugreek seed, that's it for now?
Yeah.
Okay, so those are all cooking well. Now we're going to add the tomatoes. So this is the ones that we cut and blended ourselves. And then this is a can of crushed tomatoes.
Yeah, but just only use half of it, okay? Because it's a nice red color. Because the ones that we get in the groceries are not that red.
Yeah,
so.
the tint is different. So you're going to use half a can that's going to give more of the tomato flavor and more of the color as well. So we're going to add both.
You can add the turmeric powder, ginger garlic paste, and also the chicken cube. And let it cook on low fire till you see the oil surfacing to the top, and cook it at least for half an hour to 45 minutes on low flame, okay? Otherwise it won't taste nice. You will get the raw taste of the tomatoes.
You can see the difference in the color here. So Mom, we're just going to mix it up.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. So while the butter chicken is still cooking and just still smelling raw, so it needs a few minutes, we're going to make a raita. It's a very popular thing in India that pairs with a lot of our curries because it's like a salad, but it's a very nice and cooling. It's a good cooling agent for our dishes. So what it takes is we're using about 3 green chilies. Diced green chilies. Go less if you don't like chilies. some coriander, cilantro. What else, Mom? What did you put in? Get a cilantro. And then we have, how much?
Yeah, put all this in.
So we got about a tomato, a dice, two
Yeah.
tomatoes here.
Yeah.
How much? 2 tomatoes, 2 diced tomatoes, and about an onion, a full medium onion. That's up to you how much you use with the onions. Just put them all together. And then we also going to put
some yogurt, but just mix up the yogurt, okay? I'll just give you all lumpy.
yogurt. And we got a cucumber. I'm going to dice all these cucumbers and throw it in the salad, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah, just add a little bit of salt to it. And a little bit of sugar. A teaspoon of sugar. That's it, guys. And give it a nice toss. Chill it if you want.
Ready to go.
Here guys, this is my pineapple crush. It's not looking that good, but if you have to do a little decoration, it'll look awesome. Usually I put strawberries, but unfortunately my hubby, Mr. Randolph Marion, couldn't get strawberries. So I'm just adding a little bit of apple just to give it some color. Anything you can decorate it with, okay? Either you can put pineapple rings over here with a strawberry in between the pineapple rings, or anything. Put blueberries, strawberries, peaches, anything. Whatever favorite fruit you like. This is my pineapple crush. Isn't it looking beautiful? So I want you all to make the pineapple crush and send me your ideas how you decorated your pineapple crush, okay? So please try it. It's really a nice dessert for everybody, okay?
Okay, we're just going to show you the butter chicken now. It's all, you see it rising to the top. This is what takes a long time, but it's well worth it. So it doesn't smell raw anymore. It's all mixed up together.
And add a little bit of clarified butter to it. Clarified butter is a rich dish.
Very rich dish.
And then you add all the chicken into it. You can use chicken breast or whatever, but I usually use full chicken because it gives flavor. You can also shred the chicken, whatever you like the chicken to be cut, okay?
The bone in is best. It's going to have the most flavor. So we add chicken. And Mom, you said to add more hot powder if you want, chili powder?
You can add more chili powder to it if you want it more spicier. I'm not making it too hot because I want to go and visit my grandchildren. And my little Ethan loves butter chicken. And I'm sure my granddaughter, Alexa, who was born on 22nd December, she'll also love my butter chicken.
Okay,
and
so what are you adding?
Some kasturi methi.
Kasturi methi
To it.
So mix it all together.
Yeah, mix it all together.
Okay, you see that it's super thick and nice and rich red color. My mom's gonna add the heavy cream, 38%. This is what's gonna add to the sweetness of it and give it that rich creamy flavor that butter chicken is known for.
Also add a little bit of sour cream. That's optional if you want to, okay?
A little sour cream, optional. And then what about you adding any sugar? No?
Yeah, sugar.
Yeah, now it's starting to look like the butter chicken everybody knows.
Add some sugar to it because there's just to cut the acidity.
A bit of sugar, about 2 teaspoons?
Yeah, about 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons to cut the acidity. I just added a bit more salt and paprika just to bring a little bit more color. It's going to slightly make it a little spicier, but it'll be worth it. But this is ready to go. We just gotta cook it a little more, Mom, or?
Yeah, just keep it for 10 minutes on low fire, and then it's done.
10 minutes at a low heat, and then we're all done. Butter chicken. Okay, that concludes another episode of Cooking with Mamaloo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a good time. We're all official. Thanks again, our friends, for helping us out. Mom, any last words?
Well, again, I'd like to tell you a little.
Alright guys, that concludes another episode of Cooking with Mamaloo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please try these recipes out, like, subscribe, and give us some ideas, message on the comment box, let me know what you want us to make next. And Mom, any last words for what you guys say?
Yes, I like to share my recipes with everyone, because when you share recipes with everyone, it lives forever, but if you do not share recipes, it dies with you. So I hope also to try some of your recipes, so do send it to me as soon as possible, okay? I love trying new dishes, and that's my passion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll see you guys again for another episode of Cooking with Mamaloo. Alright, it's taste test time. Brittany, you're not here, but we're going to send you a doggy bag, okay? One doggy bag for you, Brittany. But we're going to try this out. Got my thali, little butter chicken, and some raita. Alright, stay tuned guys. We've got another episode coming for you in no time. Thank you so much.